Okay, Josh, so you've played through an entire Starfield playthrough, so we're ready to get to the real wacky shit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is definitely not a game that I installed a year ago and never touched.
Because
What
the
kind of
whole
monster
point
run?
of this game, no, the whole point of this game is to play 60 hours. And then it gets interesting after you beat the entire game. And the next part is that's how it works. It's like Undertale.
Right, okay. Yeah, I definitely did that. I know what you're talking
Great.
about.
Awesome. Great.
I went to Starfield school.
This season's gonna be kind of a rough sell, huh?
Don't please ignore that there's nothing in the load. I had to delete all my saves for copyright reasons.
We're never
60
gonna
hours,
see
huh?
Yeah, hi everybody. We're doing another Bethesda game. Oh no.
And we have one very specific person to thank for this suggestion. Muffles.
Hi. Yeah, I suggested this game because I'm sad, and the only time I get pleasure is when I hurt other people. So here we are.
Sad because
I also want to
Starfield,
address
or is
something.
Starfield just a star against the firmament of your sadness?
I already feel
Good.
it. I feel the
pretty good one,
juice.
Ruts. That
I'm
was-
feeling the juice.
I also want to address something where you tweeted about this, and then, like, the next day, we started posting Amnesia the Bunker episodes. So if anybody was wondering, like, that's weird that Mumbles would suggest Amnesia the Bunker and then just not even show up for it. No, that's not what she was talking about. It was this.
I wanted to do Starfield because there is a really cool cowboy level that we will do that I enjoyed, but for the most part, this is a soulless hack of a game that you have to convince yourself that you like. You have to really convince yourself that you like it. Oh, also, I want to see Josh do starfighting stuff. Like,
Yeah.
pew in space.
See, I know for a fact that you've had that opinion about games before. I actually think that might be the first time you've expressed that so, like, clearly and vehemently
Yeah, at the
about
start.
a game.
I'm on a different level right now, you guys. I thought if I was going to come back to spoiler warning, I wanted to do something that was just depressing. And here it is. It's Starfield. This is the game that we all expected was going to be okay, but it ended up being worse than the new Fallout game that's multiplayer.
Which is an
Wow.
achievement.
Am I gonna be the most positive person here? I might be. This is scary.
So
Who
I
knows?
wrote,
I've never played this game before, so I don't know what I'll react like.
for the record, I have not either, which I wanted to say. I wrote, some of you may remember, maybe like I don't know, I'm just going to assume it's a decade ago, because at this point, everything where I don't remember what year it was a decade ago. I wrote a series on the Elder Scrolls franchise, and on how every title in the Elder Scrolls franchise, and everything that Bethesda made up to that point, was a serious departure from the previous title in terms of its design ethos. And basically, at that time, the last Bethesda game released was Fallout 4. And what I argued at the end of my Skyrim post, or the beginning of it, was, so yeah, for no reason, I'm just going to say actually every game is going to be Fallout 4 from now on. From now on, everything in the game that comes out is going to be basically like Fallout 4. And I don't know.
fucking
And then
wish.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's where
I've
we
put
are, huh?
over 100 hours in Fallout 4, probably like 200, because I like making my little forts and hanging out with Hancock. This is not that. I would say I have been attacked on Twitter for saying that romance should be in most games. This is a game that should not have had romance.
Oh my god, really?
Oh, shit.
I don't enjoy it. I wish it was all friendships. The romance doesn't make sense to me.
Here's the
Is
thing
it-
I want to say, I guess. Like the thing I'm kind of like leading up to a little bit is everybody at Bethesda. Well, I don't want to say everybody. Bethesda has so many people who are so good at what they do. There's just so many really skilled, talented people working for that company, and it's.
Okay.
every time it
Okay.
That's-
I have played a lot of this game actually, and there's one specific part that made me nope out of it, and I won't tell you until we get there. But there are some specific quests that we need to do. We need to do Cowboy Quest, and we need to do the quest where we help a marketing team figure out which spaceship they're going to build next, because it is actually about Bethesda. Woohoo!
Oh
boy.
Oh boy. All right.
So
well,
let's get started.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the new game button here. Why is cancel tab, by the way? Back is tab in the default control
Oh,
scheme.
you don't like the UI?
I
Notice
know where
that
that's
messing
going.
around with the display settings.
Yes. Yeah.
There are some UI choices in this game, but we'll get to those later.
Do you remember when we did Fallout 4 and I said that like I stopped playing when we got to the Sean part where like you find out what happened to Sean because I thought it was so fucking stupid and it made me feel stupid for becoming invested in the story. I'm actually not realizing that is the last time I played a Bethesda game.
Well, no, we played Fallout 76 on a free weekend stream and it was god awful.
That is the last time I
had a
booted up
migraine
Bethesda game.
In the middle
That is the last time I booted up a Bethesda game and said, I'm playing this. And not just like, I'm going to see what's going on here.
Yeah. In fairness,
All
I
right.
haven't really released a whole lot of stuff since then, so... That.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good.
That's strange. You seem to be
Just
a
do what you
floating
did last
box.
time, and you're
A
fine.
camera with a gun.
Follow my one simple rule.
I do like that there's colors on the screen
Helen,
right now.
what's my one simple rule?
I'm gonna pretend that there's another one of the Bethesda train guys below this elevator, and they're just slowly lowering a guy with an elevator for a head down into
Go
the.
home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the
Are we a prison labor miner?
I work in the Starfield.
It's not prison. It's indentured servitude.
Very
Yes.
Yeah.
helpful.
Oh, okay.
Toilet
Thank
mine
you.
stuff.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And let's be honest, it ain't exactly.
For the record,
It's rare we say the name of the episode in the last first like 3
Good
minutes,
pep
huh?
talks.
Yeah. And
feel
I'm
like a
back,
good
baby.
frame
healing
rate.
deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue.
May have
Shame
to
we
do some
won't
adjusting
find
with that if that doesn't clear up.
the metal
For the record, for those
deposits are
keeping
almost
track, since it's gonna come up a bunch, we recorded
After this,
the whole
we'll have enough jump
Fallout
fuel to
4
bounce from
season
one end of the settled
8 years
systems
ago.
to the next.
Hey, more
Oh,
minerals,
God.
more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
I will say, they are really committing to
No more unauthorized jumps in the house room space.
not delivering
It's just a
sizzling
big
intro
baby.
here.
There are worse lives.
I mean, it's the Bethesda thing, right? Like it's a bunch of exposition while you're traveling. It's the same thing that Skyrim opens with.
Now we're at the end of the ship.
No, no, it's not. Skyrim opens with like a picturesque scenic mountain road. This is of the world's slowest elevator.
From what I've heard, us
They're
getting
talking about
knocked out
helium.
and then Skyrim starting would be the optimal like conclusion to this.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
I love Poop Cave. I'm so glad I got this game.
Always.
I was thinking it looks like. I was thinking it looks like
Make sure she eases
like an
up with
easy
the
baked
bleach.
brownie
Don't
kind of.
start getting
Like,
big.
has
Yeah,
that
it looks like
texture.
baking chocolate that's like partially melted.
Mug cake?
Remember
You guys
that.
ever had mug cake before?
Breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down
What
there.
is it?
A mug cake is when you take all of the ingredients of a cake and you put it into a mug and then you microwave it. And then you've got
Oh, yeah.
yourself
Mud
a
cake,
single
yeah.
serve cake.
Know what I love about working
No,
I
I've
heard
made those.
mud cake, as in like dirt that's wet.
a job like
No,
this?
I just have a speech impediment.
I would get that.
I've also got my volume balancing. Oh, hey, it's the lasers from fucking Star Trek 6.
So those are
When
those
they're
are
in
like
the alien
aliens,
mining
right?
planet, Rurapenthe.
Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a
You can get like melee mining lasers, right?
Yeah, this is the opening of the game. That's what you get.
Okay, yeah.
This is what we're about to get.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
it's your
far,
do-ar
my-
tool.
So here's the thing. I have not watched Starfield gameplay beyond, I guess, technically that one Monster Factory episode, which does not count. I had zero interest in playing this. So I'm gonna be giving all of you my updated out of 5-star score of Starfield, which I wanted a mining laser and we got one. So right now we're on 5 out of 5 stars.
Wow, great.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I mean, the fact that this game was so closely
You're up.
tied in terms of release date to Baldur's Gate 3 did not help it at all. Like, even a little bit.
It's kind of like a quality over quantity thing there, which, to be clear, Baldur's Gate 3 is a pretty preposterous game, and not like we've talked about this when we did Star Trek about how like absurd the amount of work that went into that game is. It's not not that aspirational for most studios. Like, it's not something that they should treat as the goal, because it's like everyone on this project killed themselves to make it happen.
It bugs me that you don't have to pick up the really
Fall for the
feature
fancy
movie.
pamphlets? You got a few more digs to go before
It probably wouldn't bother me after 100 hours of playing this game, but it bothers me right now, and that's important.
Come on.
Would it be okay if it like zoomed into your face, like you've got a metal, like a magnet in your pocket?
Yes.
Like
yeah.
Minecraft, it'll just like the little things hover to you.
Yeah.
Big suction mouth.
They turn the camera on and you're just Kirby.
That's where Kirby went after everyone else died. So the menu music was incredibly loud. So now I've got the game, of course, turned down so low I can't hear anything that's happening.
Do you want to take a time to like go with the mixers and whatnot so you can fix it?
No, I'd have to like Alt-Tab and bring up some
Okay.
Windows menus to fix that properly. So no, I can deal with that for the
Josh will hear it when he's editing it.
initial recording session. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was told anyway.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, Mumble, so you played this. Is there like a lore reason why they're playing Limp Bizkit in this
Another
game?
job. Come on.
Oh yeah, everybody gets down to Limp Bizkit.
Finally.
What's your
Oh,
favorite
man.
Limp Bizkit
We're
song?
gonna get
Rutskarn,
super
since you brought it
copyright
up.
struck.
I think
Rolling.
everything is just
That's weak sauce.
really effed up.
I had it rolling in my back pocket, okay?
Sit, Hella.
It was
Weak
my
sauce.
emergency break glass in case of being asked to say
Weak.
anything about Limp Bizkit.
Uh, why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up?
Next time say in together now. You don't need to even hear that song, but you'll impress people who listened to Limp Bizkit in middle school, like moi.
Hold F to turn the flashlight on and off? Why? Why is it not just push F? Tap F.
You haven't even started seeing the weirdness here.
Oh, you don't like the UI, Josh?
I mean, it's a Bethesda game. Has there ever been a Bethesda game that had a good UI on launch? Oh,
That's supposed to be there. They're everywhere.
okay.
You're good. You're fine.
They kind of float like that, huh?
Yeah, you're in some kind of gravity hole. A Skibidi toilet gravity hole. Don't touch it. Don't.
Well,
Oh.
look, the tutorial told me to. Oh, are we Prothean beaconing?
Okay. I got an incorrect fit. You guys ready for it?
Okay.
I'm so fucking sick of this shit.
Yeah, boy!
I'm so fucking sick of this 2001 ass. Touch the rocks.
Not
see
even
the
20
cosmos
minutes in.
shit. I don't get it. I've never gotten it. I don't know. Maybe I've never done the
Okay,
right
let's
drugs.
dig into that. Why don't you get it? Like, what about it don't you get?
Damage.
I don't get like the. I don't get the like it has.
You know who you are?
I can't imagine it in a way which is intriguing or satisfying to me. Like I felt vertigo that like about the size of the universe or like the size of history or something, or about like I felt like the past was reaching out to me. But like as an analogy, the whole like oh, I'm just a first-person view through the stars.
Was that Phoenix?
Like weird rock like visions from a like that. That's never. That's
No, it's
never
Colonel
tracked with how that
Sanders.
feels to me, right? It
That's
feels like
definitely
yeah, it feels like an analogy for profundity that does not resonate with any profound feeling I've ever had.
Did I tell you guys that I did the meta spacewalk thing? Did I tell you about this?
No. Oh wait, is
Oh
that
my-
like the headset, like the VR thing?
Yes. You go into
Yeah.
this room. Did I talk about this on the show? Because I don't want to talk about it.
No, no,
twice
no,
I
on
don't
the
think
show.
so.
You go into this dark room that's completely like boring basic. You put on one of Zuckerberg's headsets And then all of a sudden, you're in the International Space Station and you're walking around. And then you can go click on stuff and the men's are talking to you. The astronauts are talking to you. And it feels like they're really there. And then at the end of it, you get to sit down and you get to watch an entire spacewalk with Earth behind it. I was crying, tears in my eyes. It was amazing. And I wish that I felt that way about, like, I don't know, touching a rock and seeing the universe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I realized that you meant you watched from the perspective of someone on a spacewalk, but I thought when you said it that like you just sit down at the airlock and watch some other astronaut do a spacewalk.
No, well, the perspective is you get to see them doing the thing, but you literally get to see all of Earth. It's like huge. But go ahead. Sorry, Rutskarn.
If I was just gonna actually, well, firstly I was gonna say if you've got a home VR set, I actually believe that is available to do at home. I actually think it might be free.
Do it.
The other thing I was gonna say is I have also had a feeling when I've had kind of that weeping vertigo. It was at the Metropolitan Museum in New York. I was there for a funeral, which turned out to be my mother's funeral. 6 years after she was dead, which I discovered the morning of on 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, it's a long story. Point is, I'd also just gotten laid off. And there's a lot that was going on in my life generally. And it's just, it was the last thing we were doing the day was visiting the museum. We budgeted hours for it, but of course it's never enough time. And it's just getting closer and closer to closing time, and we're in the Egypt exhibit. And we spend an hour on the first two rooms, but it's we need to hurry through this so we can see the rest of the exhibit and then get to the gift shop. Time to get a souvenir. And there's something about the experience of rushing through thousands of years of things that human beings just like you have done and built and made, and just it kind of all going by in the blink of an eye while you kind of half try to read it on your way through and fail to get even this tiny slice. And then arrive in the gift store full of books you'll never have enough time to read about other things that are too complicated for you to ever understand from people who are just like you. That made me just literally just start sobbing standing there. Although, the sleep and the tragedy didn't hurt. Didn't feel like touching a rock, I would say.
Does not feel like touching a rock, yeah. Do you think a video game could ever encapsulate that feeling for you?
Pentiment did a little bit, actually.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So do we have a character concept you want to go with here?
I was thinking we should either be very wacky or very boring. I feel 3 or 33, the most boring white dude milquetoast guy possible.
Girl. Let's be a baby girl.
So let's do an actual character.
Yeah.
Let's do Regina.
What if we just try to make the most fascinating looking avatar we can? An avatar that is vastly out of proportion to our surroundings in terms of this is a character. This is a strong personality.
Just pick a redhead.
Okay.
I thought I saw a redhead gal in there.
That's more of a blonde.
There, you could just...
Okay. I mean, we get to change it later.
Is there? Yeah.
Can I volunteer and or step into a role for this playthrough? I have a concept I want to pitch to all of you, and but this can be collaborative. But I want to.
You gotta wait till we get to the background. So you're gonna pick the background for her because each character gets a different whatever. So you can pick all that shit.
I want to be the lead character writer for this character because this is a role playing game. So I want to kind of take point on our backstory and motivations and advise on how this may or may not intersect with what's happening in the story. And like any good role-playing game, you're not going to come up with all this before you start. You're going to get started and get a sense for what is happening mechanically, and then you're going to choose a story, or you're going to develop a story which is appropriate for that context and that engagement.
Sounds peachy.
Yep.
Ross. What we got for hairstyles here?
Is there any hairstyles that don't look appropriate?
That one's good.
It's a Bethesda game, so probably not.
That one's good. That one sucks.
Ooh.
That one's good.
I kind of like how much that one sucks.
That one's good. What? That one's good. That one's good.
We're gonna
Red
go with
color.
this one. I will say I'm a big fan of how many games are adding mullets now.
Like fiery
That's not a
red or
mullet.
natural red?
Fire.
No, that's not a mullet. We passed a mullet, and I
Yes,
was kind of
we're not
waving.
doing mullet.
That comment was me waving wistfully goodbye to it.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's just like different eyes. Let's just stick with those.
You're going to be in a spacesuit 90% of the time anyway. This really does not
No,
matter.
this is fine. This is great. Let's keep moving.
All right, so what we're looking at here is Bobcat bags, about $400 every 4 months or so, 4 to 6 months, and every shower being a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Josh, you gotta just let it go. Just pick a nose. Oh.
Don't pick your friend's nose.
Cheeks
Oh no.
Teeth are
Nickelodeon
important.
humor.
What?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice teeth.
Oh, you
Nice
got
teeth.
black
Not bad teeth. Don't you dare. Thank you.
Nice teeth.
That's good. Let's go. Let's move. Let's move.
Okay, background.
Right. Jewelry. Okay, what can we do here?
What is just doing this?
The
I
earrings.
do-
All right,
Josh,
fine.
you get-
we'll just skip all the way to.
One thing I do want to say is, why
earrings,
isn't there any
I
interest
mean, we
in
don't have
jewelry?
visible ears. It doesn't really matter. All right, we'll go to background. Beast Hunter.
Okay, this is where Rutskarn, you gotta make a
Of
choice.
Aquila to the terramorphs that plague the whole
No,
of
no,
the
no,
settled
don't-
systems.
Don't
No,
read
we're not
each
gonna
one
look
to
at all these.
Redscarn.
I'm going to
you have
pick
to
a
just pick
few
one
of
by
these
sight.
that we're going to look at. Chef, take a look at Chef. I need Chef. Serve it
Okay.
up. Okay, gastronomy. More ingredients. Dueling, close combat. Okay, yeah, because chefs will stab you. That
'cause
is one thing that
knives.
chefs will do. And
They'll
scavenging.
stab you. They'll throw knives.
Okay. Next thing we're gonna look at here, gangster. Okay. Shotguns, boxing, theft. This is fucking boring. Scroll down, and I'm gonna pick an interesting one. Okay. Space scoundrel. Okay, grab space scoundrel. We'll get persuasion out the gate. See what that does.
Okay.
All right, so we're scoundrel, and then we get one more, right? Oh, wait, we get 3. Okay.
No, this is
is
their
that?
background. You get
That's
3
the
traits.
background.
This is it.
Traits are
This is
next.
Oh, okay. Okay. Great.
Why
great,
is
great.
T
This is our background.
the alien
Okay.
DNA?
Okay. I know about hero worship, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. How about we just don't? How about we just don't get
Yeah.
the Adoran fan?
Yeah, let's don't do
Oh
that.
yeah,
We're good
no,
with that?
no, fuck that.
Okay.
We didn't do it in the other one, so
Yeah. Okay. Serpent's embrace.
Gibster,
Oh
you seeing
no!
this?
Oh no!
Gibster, you seeing this? He got it in one. He got it in one.
fantastic, Rutskarn. I'm so glad we have you here today.
He got it in
What is this? What's going on?
You have to bunny hop.
It rewards you for jumping.
He got it in one.
Oh no.
Oh fuck this. Neon street rat. Fuck. Okay. Introvert. No, because we're gonna need to do the companions. We need to do the companions. Dream home. Fuck it. Actually, yeah, dream home.
Oh, we have. You gave us a mortgage.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so
Oh,
just for my
wow.
purposes here, we're a street rat in a cult of some kind, and we have a house.
Yep.
We really grew up with not much, and so
Almost
having a
forgot
house
about
means
your
a lot to
application.
us.
The one
Yeah.
note I had on your file was troublemaker. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?